Good morning. I hope you can see Paris. She's wearing her, well, I suppose it's a Halloween wig, whatever you might want to call it. She's actually wearing a cardigan that I've just finished. It's in grey. I don't think you can actually see the sparkles from there. I'll try and show you, when I get a bit closer to it. Anyway, I'll just lower the camera before I take a seat. I hope you can see me when I sit down. Surprise! Here I am. I don't know whether you can see me or not. And before you think I've gone crazy, I bought Paris some fun wigs, so I'm actually wearing one of them. I just wanted to see what I look like with white hair when I get to that stage, and I don't think it's really me, is it? Mind you, mine wouldn't be white cheap acrylic, would it? And I don't think I'd have a bob style, but I just thought I'd make you smile. So hi everybody. Well, yesterday I was putting some things on Etsy, and that's why hence all the wigs and the different things. This is one wig that Sarah gave me, a nice dark wig, but I just don't suit it if I put it on. And it's one of the hats I made. It's actually a pattern, I think I bought it off Etsy. And I love it. It's really flapper style. It just ties in like a little bow there. And it's got, like the faux ribs on it. I can't understand why it hasn't sold. If it doesn't sell, I'm going to keep it. What else have I got? Oh, I made these ages ago. And I really thought they would have sold because I think they're very attractive, but obviously no one else does. They're sort of made in the burlesque style. They're in a shell pattern, really. There isn't a pattern, by the way, I just made it up as I went along. And they're actually split down the middle of the back, and it's all edged with this black foam fur. And then it's laced up with the ribbon and tied with a little bow at the end. I mean, they're quite long, as you can see, they come past the wrist. And I think they're pretty, but they've gone on Etsy anyway, so hopefully I'll sell them that way. This is another pair in cream, with a little cream. Very snow maiden, I think, very snow maiden. And it's got a little flower with a button done in the foam fur. Plain palms, obviously. I mean, I do like these little wrist warmers, because if you've got a pair of, very fine gloves and they're not warm enough, you can always put a pair of these on over the top. This is another pair. It's got a little flower, but it's a bit difficult to see it because it's the same colour. Maybe I should have put a contrast button in the middle. I might just think about doing that. They're just done in that sort of turquoise and purple, really. Oh, this is a little bag. I made quite a few of these, and I had them up for display for sale in the shop. And they all got stolen, apart from this one. So I haven't actually sold any of them, they just got stolen. So somebody must have thought they were lovely. They are all fully lined inside. And they fasten on with a D-ring. Although I think I made a bit of a boo-boo in the fact that I did them, wrong hole. I made them a little bit long for a child, really, unless it's an older child. This again is a pattern I got off Etsy. I think it was Etsy or Ravelry. It's called the San Francisco purse. And it's done basically in well, not circles really, because it's circles with a flat top. And you make two of those, and then you make a complete circle, and that makes the bit that goes over the top. It's another pair of wristers. Where's the hole? It's the left one I've got there. Again, in a mohairy, fluffy type of yarn with a silk thread going through. Once again, it's got a button on it. You tell I'm getting ready for the winter, can't you? Oh, these, I love these. They were made with James C. Brett marble chunky. Again, there's no pattern, I just made it up as I was going along. And I love the way these shade, and the fact that there's a little flower with a little button in them. I think they're really attractive. And the last pair, you might think this is the same pair as the pair I had on before, but it isn't actually. It's this one's similar, but it's got cord threaded through instead of the ribbon, so you can see what they look like. They do come up the arm a bit. I think they look very sort of steampunk, I don't know, boho, whatever. You can imagine Dita Von Teese wearing a pair of these. I think they're lovely. And the last thing I've got to show you today is a hat, just a beanie. It's made with Serdar Crofter Chunky, and it's got a really sort of flower on it like that. So I hope you like my video and my new look. No, don't worry, I'll be back to normal next time. I had a little rant today. I used to put lots of things on Flickr, and you know, you just put them on, don't you? Give a little explanation of what it is and that. And some ladies have been bombarding me for a pattern, and it's a very, very ancient pattern of mine, and I've altered it anyway. It's a baby's dress. And one of them this morning has got really nasty with me. She said, you shouldn't put things on Flickr if you're not prepared to share the pattern. Excuse me, but I'm not going to go against copyright. I'm sorry, but I'm not. And if it's a vintage pattern and you can't get hold of it, that's hardly my fault, is it? I mean, what would they rather I did? Just put it on and not say a word like some people do? I got quite upset. There's quite a long lot of women having a go at me. No good asking her. She won't share the pattern, da-de-da. No, you know, it's a vintage pattern. It still could be copyright for all I know, and I'm not prepared to break copyright just to do it. Anyway, before I go, I'll just see if you can see the glitter on this sweater. I don't know if I'm gone too close, whether you can see or not. It is shaped at the bottom. It's not just that I've gone wrong. That's the way she wanted it. She wanted it longer at the back and shaped upwards towards the front. But I think it's quite nice. And that's a horrendous Halloween wig. I thought, well, shall I wear the red one or shall I wear the blonde one? And I thought, well, I might be less startling if I wore the blonde one or the white one. Anyway, bye for now.